Ed Miliband wrote this quote that says, "The most significant change in a person's life is a change in attitude. Right attitude produces right actions. Attitude is within your work and outside your work and in your everyday life. Ultimately, attitude is everything." Here I will present some problems caused by negative attitude and give solutions and actions on how to fix the issue so that you can create a better work environment for you and everyone else. According to the Everyday Health webpage, bad attitude is a feeling, which is something internally. So like if a boss asks you to do something and you dread doing it, or a manner, which is something physical. So if a coworker asks you to do something and you just roll your eyes and shrug your shoulders and walk away. Or a disposition, which is when someone asks you a question and you reply back with a smart remark. According to the Empowering Better Healthcare webpage, conflicts arise in the medical profession because of interpersonal relationships. And interpersonal relationships is emotions and interactions with one or more people. If your interpersonal relationships are negative, this leads to miscommunication, increases closed-mindedness, your job performance won't be as successful, and your team cohesion, it will be more about one person instead of the whole team. According to the Lofton Affinity Health webpage, this issue needs to be addressed because it affects with your job performance and your communications. So if you're already stressed at your job, having a bad attitude increases more stress on you. And if you have an issue at work, the solutions that you might have might not benefit you and everyone else in the best possible way. According to the healthassured.org webpage, the best way to fix negative attitude is by listening, managing, support, and expert advice. So basically different supporting methods. By listening, this allows the person to have another coping mechanism. By managing, this allows the leader to take a step back and see what needs to be fixed, and also allows change within the team. And then if you have expert advice, this gives them an opportunity to talk through their issues and lets them know that their feelings matter, but there are better ways to go about your actions. According to a research article written and published by Mary Logan and Daniel C., a randomized field experiment tested the effect of support on performance and attitude. And the data showed that the more support a worker had, the better attitude they acquired and the better job performance they did. With these solutions, your benefits could be long-term friendships, better patient outcomes, you will be more successful at your job, and if someone has the proper support, the less chance of a burnout happening. According to the lifehack.org webpage, the first actions to take is take responsibility of your attitude, forgive the limitations of others, and always act with a purpose. If you can take responsibility of your attitude, this shows that you acknowledge internally that there is an issue and that it needs to be addressed. If you can forgive the limitations of others, you will be less likely to result in a negative attitude. You will be more able to help them and you yourself be more successful. And before you take any actions, you need to decide if the action is going to benefit you and everyone else in the best possible way. With the knowledge I have given you all today, you know attitude is a strong factor in your everyday life. You also know the actions and solutions to implement when you notice the toxicity of this barrier. And with this information, you can start to rebuild the work environment that you want to be in. All of these barriers listed in each of our presentations, language, diversity, and attitude, these are all significant causes of terrible communication. But with the information we have provided you all can work together to make your job more successful, produce better outcomes, build friendships, and learn about team cohesion.